Amazing, wonderful, energetic ladies and gentlemen. In a small town, a man was living happily with a small family comprising his wife and a young son. They had a beautiful house having lush green garden in front and backyard. As his son was growing up, the man noticed that the little boy's behavior was getting changed. His son was developing a very bad temper. He tried to counsel him, but there was no result. The boy used to get angry very frequently, and often out of anger, he used bad language. His words started hurting others. He scolded kids in school, in neighbors, and even his friends. Also, due to his anger, his friends and neighbors started avoiding him, and his parents were getting worried about him, what to do about this boy. Then one beautiful morning, the father called his son in his bedroom. The father had a plan in his mind to improve the behavior of his son, to give him a bag of nails and a hammer, and said that every time the boy lost his temper, he had to hammer a nail into the wooden fence of the backyard. At first, this sounded strange to that boy. Hey, what is this? What is this nonsense? But he was an obedient boy, so he decided to follow his father's advice. So he followed his father's instruction, and on the very first day, he hammered 43 nails in the wooden fence at the backyard of his house. The father asked his son to notice how frequently he was getting annoyed and angry in a particular day. This was alarming for the little boy, and the little boy decided to control on his anger. The boy gradually began to notice the anger generating. What are the moments that are generating angers? He tried to notice them deliberately. He tried to control his temper over the next few weeks, and the number of nails he was hammering into the fans started decreasing slowly and slowly. Finally, the day came where the boy didn't lose his temper at all. He excitedly come rushing to home. Papa, Papa, today I did not hammer a single nail in the fans. I could control my anger for the whole day. The father said, well, that's very good. That's great. You've done a wonderful achievement. Hearty congratulations for this wonderful achievement to you. So mind your temper now onwards. And now you do one thing. Pull out one nail every day whenever you keep your temper under control. Whenever you can keep your temper under control, you pull out one nail from that fence. The days passed, and the young boy again came rushing to his father with great excitement. Papa, Papa, I'm happy to tell you that all the nails are gone. I have removed all the nails. I could control all the temper of for so many days, and I could get rid of all those nails. He has learned the art of getting rid of anger. He was very happy as he could change his behavior. His father said, yes, that's really wonderful achievement, and I appreciate your effort to take this control of your temper and your efforts to control your anger. I really appreciate your efforts. Let's have a look at the fans. And the father took his son by the hand and led him to the wooden fence and showed him, excellent job you have done. You've taken all the nails out of that. You control your anger. But have a look at the holes in the fans. Even if you remove the nails, but the holes are still there. And the fans will never be the same again. When you say things in anger, those they leave a scar just like this one. You can put a knife in a man and draw it out, and it won't matter how many times you say, I am sorry, please forgive me. The wound is still there. Control your anger before it controls you. Many times, due to heat of the moment, we say things to people around us, to others, on which we later regret. Hey, I am supposed to not to say like this. I was not supposed to behave like this. But the words are like bullets, which can never come back to weapon once triggered. Same way like bullets, words leave deep scars on the mind and the whole, on the heart and the soul of others. So those wounds are the holes in the fans, which are irreparable. You may apologize, taking the nails out of the fans, but the scar, the holes in the fans will always remain there. क्रोधात् भवति सम्मोहः सम्मोहात् स्मृति विभ्रमः स्मृतिभ्रंशात् बुद्धिनाशो बुद्धिनाशात् प्रणश्यति. अर्थात from anger delusion arises, and from delusion the bewilderment of memory. When memory is bewildered, intelligence is lost, and when intelligence is lost, one falls down into the material pool and everything is lost. Anger does not solve anything, it builds nothing, but it can destroy everything. Anger is like an acid that can do more harm to the vessel or body in which it is stored than to anything on which it is poured. Anger is one letter short of danger. When one becomes angry, it is one step to being in a dangerous situation. We are moving towards a dangerous situation when we are angry. When someone is experiencing and expressing his anger, he or she is not using the thinking, the cerebral cortex part of the brain, but primarily the limbic center of the brain, which is fast, gives quick response, but does not have thinking capacity. So, what is right? What is wrong? What is the best way? What is the behavior in this situation? Instead of thinking all this, we react instantaneously. When we are angry, instead of responding, we need to be mindful and be in the present moment. When you practice mindfulness, you become more aware of your thoughts, your feelings, your patterns and behavior, and you start noticing the triggers which makes you angry. That is very important. We must be mindfulness and be in the present moment. It will help you to change your response toward those stimulants. We'll have all have triggers and stimulant in our life. We need to understand and learn how to respond to those triggers and stimulant. We'll see some anger management technique in next video. For every minute you are angry, you will lose 60 seconds of happiness. So stay blessed and happy forever. Keep smiling. Spread your love and energy wherever you go. Thank you very much for a patient watching. Thank you very much.